Hello and welcome to AltheaSuite. Today I'm going to show you how we can do a return using our orders module. In this return, we are returning something that has not been invoiced yet. It has only been delivered via the orders. So to get started, we're going to go into our orders module. Once we're here in the orders module, we're going to go ahead and do a new order. I'm going to go ahead and grab my customer. I'm going to go ahead and choose my delivery mode. Now I want to start to add my product. The product I'm going to add to the grid is going to be this item right here. I'm not going to select any of these add-ons, and I'm not going to choose any warranty. Now, the purpose of doing that is because I want to choose this item to be returned back into my inventory. To do this, we want to go to the context menu of the line item. Once we're here, we're going to go and find this option to add a sales return or just a regular return. Go ahead and click that button. That's going to turn this item into a red color, and it will say to be picked up on the delivery column. Now, what I want to do is scroll to the right a little bit until I find this quantity, and it will want me to select a QLN number, a quick lookup number to choose for the return. The one I have in mind is this one right here. So if I drop it down, I'm able to see 209,706. As time goes on, you might have more orders that to choose from. So if you have the QLN in mind, just go ahead and paste it in there and you should be able to find it. This will also bring up the order that QLN got assigned to originally. Now, this order number 2 for the same customer has not been invoiced yet, but it has been completed towards the delivery. So now we're going to create a new schedule to go and fetch that item and put that item back into our inventory. To get started, we're going to press OK. After you press OK, it's going to go ahead and add the items that were on the previous sale. And at this point, you're ready to go ahead and continue. So this is going to result in a refund of some sort. So $1,000.78 come back to the customer. So at this point, we want to create this order. This is just a little message to let you know what's going to happen. Once we do this action, we can't undo it. It is permanent. So we're going to hit that yes button. So with the new order created, we're going to highlight this order right here. We're going to go into our pending deliveries. Once we're here in pending deliveries, I'm going to search for that same order number. Now you can see that we search for this order number and we have this item. It's still in the red, letting your sales team know that this item does need to come back. So now we're going to go ahead and create an appointment by checking that checkbox and going up there to schedule this on our calendar. Now in here, I'm going to choose a free truck, maybe this one right here, the 7:02 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and create my delivery schedule. It's going to show a -1 quantity for that item that we want to return back into our stock. I do need to specify how many slots this is going to take. So I'm going to say 1, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Now that my appointment is there in this account, we have a setting turned on to where this will automatically create us a trip the moment we add something to our calendar. To do that, I'm going to go down into my trips. I'm going to look specifically for today's date. And here is my item. It's for that 7:02 p.m. truck. I'm going to go ahead and go through the process of accepting this trip and loading the truck. Once we get into the load truck, the very first thing you'll notice is there's nothing to load because we've already wanted this item to go into the loaded items. So we're not trying to load a negative item, for example. So once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and complete the loading. Once that's ready, we're gonna go ahead and start the trip. So context menu to start the trip. We'll have our guy start the trip. You'll hit that go button, route himself, go to the desired address right there. And then we want to hit that deliver button once we're going through the process of loading the item back into the truck. So it's still in the red, letting you know that we, need one to get back into the truck. Customer's going to go ahead and sign their name. And then if any pictures are required or any notes are required, we can take those. But once we're ready, we're going to go ahead and mark this as delivered. Now at this point, we're done with this trip. If there were other stops that we needed to do, we'll go ahead and continue on to those. Maybe we wanted to deliver something else alongside this pickup. But when you're done with this trip, we're going to hit that end trip button. And that will complete the trip. Now, normally the items will flow into the delivery history, but because we did the sales return that way, we want to go down into our picked up items. So once we do that, here is our item. has not been moved to our warehouse. This is a sales return, but this is also a sales return for something that has not been invoiced. So at this point, we don't need to do any sales return. What we can do instead is go to the context menu and move this to our warehouse. Now, this movement can either go into a scratch and dent warehouse, maybe the item was damaged, or if you want, this can go back into your regular stock warehouses. We do give that up to you. So once you click that button to move to warehouse, you want you to select which warehouse that you want to add this item back into. If this was a damaged good, we will choose the scratch and dent one, the demo one, or if you want, you can put them into any of the other ones. I'm going to be putting this back into Redmond number 3. That's where it was originally. So once you select the warehouse and press OK, it will take that out of the picked up items, and now that item now exists back into your inventory. So to check this, we want to go into our inventory module, go into stock transactions. And if you look closely, you can see that item right here. It is a stock in from our order on this day at this time into Redmond number 3, which is the warehouse that I chose on the picked up items. And if I scroll to the right, you'll see that was received from exchange based on order number 29. So that is how to do a sales return off an order that you haven't invoiced yet, but you've already delivered the item to the customer. Thank you.